Last Friday felt like a normal school day. I stayed at school longer than usual because of a student council meeting. My friends and I were discussing the schedule for sports week and preparing ideas for the event. I was extremely tired after a long day at school. One moment, the room was still full of laughter and conversations, and the next moment, I woke up in complete silence. Rain was falling heavily outside when I slowly opened my eyes in the student council room. The room felt cold, quiet, and empty. My friends had probably thought that I had gone home earlier because I usually return home by myself after meetings. "Hello? Is anyone here?" I shouted, but no one answered. I had accidentally fallen asleep without saying goodbye to anyone. I had always thought my school looked eerie at night, but I never expected to experience it myself alone. I quickly grabbed my phone. The screen showed 8:48 p.m., one weak signal bar, and a glowing red battery icon. Then, my eyes fell on the door handle. A sudden wave of panic hit me as I realized the room could have been locked from the outside. I immediately ran towards the door. "Please don't be locked, please don't be locked," I muttered and prayed while pulling the door handle. The door would not move. My heart dropped instantly. I pulled the handle harder and harder, but it still refused to open. At that moment, hundreds of terrible thoughts rushed through my mind. What if everyone had already gone home? What if I had to stay in school all night alone? No, this can't be happening, I whispered nervously. In panic, I pushed the door one more time. The door suddenly opened. I almost fell forward in relief. However, the dark hallway outside looked even scarier than the student council room itself. The hallway lights were flickering, and the sound of rain echoed through the empty building. As I walked nervously towards the stairs, I suddenly heard footsteps behind me. Tap, tap, tap. I froze immediately. My heart started beating so fast that I could barely breathe. I slowly turned around, but the hallway was empty. "Who's there?" I asked with a trembling voice. No answer. The footsteps grew louder. A few seconds later, a flashlight pointed directly at my face. "Why are you still here?" the security guards asked in surprise. I almost cried from relief. After explaining everything, he laughed softly and escorted me to the front gate. Since that night, I have never stayed at school too late again.